Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Coach site I thought we'd take a little look at this, which has been in my collection for a very long time. Airline, the inside story of British Airways by Arthur Reed, accompanies the BBC TV series. It's from 1990, and that TV series is actually on YouTube. You can watch it, and I have been watching some of the episodes recently. It's back when Lord King was in charge, and they talk about things like any runway for Heathrow and how it'll take at least 10 years to do the planning. 30 years later, there's been no progress made. So there's lots of pictures in here. So let's see, and it covers, talks about the history of the airline from the late 70s, early 80s when King came in charge, completely changed the culture there because it was a loss-making airline, fat, dumb and happy they used to call it, and then he slimmed it down, and BA of the 1980s, the later 80s and the 1990s was a very formidable force. Still is in many ways. So it's pictures in here, let me just find some. Yes. Ooh. So I think that's the old Terminal 1 check-ins. I remember these because I had checked in for flights up to Newcastle there. And here we see Boeing Field, two of the 747-400s that were under construction. So United one in the background. I think this might be United as well, and that might be JAL. I'm not certain. So it also mentions about how I think they're trying to buy 20% of United, and they had a big marketing deal with them and everything. Obviously, they're now both in completely separate alliances, but 30 years has passed, of course. There is Lord King, an old school businessman, industrialist, started on the shop floor, worked his way up ball bearings, I think, originally. And obviously, he was very strong as the chairman of BA. And there's just one of the old time tales, the old pilots. That'll be the days of Imperial or before, I expect. Because there was an airline called British Airways in the late 20s, early 1930s, that was merged into what became Imperial Airways. Let's see, it's been a long time, so this page is a bit stuck together. And then just some more of the modern day stuff, checking the undercarriage, all that sort of thing. The computers that look so dated now, the size of that keyboard. Yeah, so it also talks about the ordering process, and there's one of the flying boats of Imperial. How they were looking to renew their fleet, so the options was the A330, A340, the MD-11, the Boeing 767/787, or maybe some more 747s. Obviously, they bought 767s and then 777s. Eventually, of course, they bought the A350 and A380, but that was a long time after. So very interesting. And just a bit about Sir Freddie Laker, because obviously they were a huge thorn in the said. There's Sir Colin Marshall, a later chairman, but he was basically his, if he was a chairman, then Colin Marshall would have been the CEO. Let's see. Is there any other bits? But yes, fascinating read. $11.95 this cost me for a hardback. How prices have changed since 1990. From the bookstore here, called Hill's Bookstore in Sunderland. It's no longer there, unfortunately. It's long gone. But fascinating book. I've read this several times. It's very enjoyable. All the behind the scenes stuff. And like I say, I've been watching parts of the TV show that accompanied this, or that this accompanied, on YouTube. It's fascinating. You should check it out. It is old school in many ways. But there you go, guys. That's just a look at Airline, the inside story of British Airways. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for upcoming topics you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.